What's up, guys? Pretty excited today because it's new tractor day. So I ordered the tractor a few weeks ago, and any moment now it should be showing up. So pretty happy about that. But before we get to that, I'll show you this other thing I picked up recently. Check this out. It is a DR chipper shredder, 18 horsepower. I had all this stuff to get rid of, and I didn't want to wait to burn it all, so I figured there's always gonna be stuff that I need to chip and shred around here. So I got this thing used off Marketplace. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. The guy was asking $1,200 for it, and I didn't even make an offer or anything. He just sent me back another message that said $600 if you can get it today or something like that. So I drove up to West Virginia and picked it up. So it was about a 4-hour drive. I got up like first thing on Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. Took my dog Simone with me. We had a nice little trip, and yeah, we were able to pick this thing up. All right, here it is, brand new tractor, Kubota BX23S. Tractor loader backhoe, 4-wheel drive. Check this bad boy out. LA340 loader with the skid steer quick attach coupler. Yeah, that's a bad boy right there. All right, so the reason why I went with the Kubota, you know, anytime you're looking at something like this, or boats or cars or anything, and you're going to be working on it yourself, it's good to have a good user support base. So Kubota is the #1 selling tractor. There's a lot of forums for the orange tractor, so that just makes it a lot easier to troubleshoot, find problems, and also the aftermarket support ends up being a lot better. So I already ordered $2,000 worth of accessories and modifications to it. A new trencher bucket. They got the claw that comes on here, the quick attach for this so I can move out between the bucket and the ripper claw. I got some wheel spacers for it. They say it makes it a lot more stable when you add the 2-inch wheel spacers to bring the wheels out a little bit more. So since I have a lot of hills around here, I figured that'd be a really good idea. And then there's a skid plate that will go on underneath here to protect everything. And also, what do I get? Oh, I got a ripper tooth blade. So all those parts will be coming soon, hopefully. You know, everything with the COVID stuff is making it hard to get parts on time, but hopefully that stuff comes in soon. But yeah, here's the tractor. I really like it. Yeah, this should be enough tractor. It's a little guy, but they say it's more than just an overgrown lawnmower. It can actually get done about as much work as any of the big tractors can. It just might take a little bit longer. But the reason why I went with this size is I want to be able to get it through the woods, and I knew I couldn't get anything bigger through there. So hopefully this will meet all my needs. I can't imagine that I really need anything bigger. Heck yeah, guys, I'll give you a quick update. Look, I've been digging at this bank here, trying to clear all the trees back. So I finally come up with what my plan is. I'm just gonna keep working at this deal, keep cutting down stuff. So I want to get everything on this side of the bank removed and cleaned up, and I'll leave the woods on that side of the bank. So there's a lot of stuff still here that I gotta cut down. Now some of the stuff is kind of tall, and since the shop that I'm building is going to be closer to us by 10 to 20 feet, I kind of just want to have all these trees that could possibly fall over. I'm just going to take them down now because that building is going to be gone in a couple weeks, and all these trees, branches that could fall on the new building, I just get them out of the way now. I don't have to worry about them you know, falling down on anything important right now. So way less challenging since I'm only a couple weeks into my chainsaw experience for life, you know what I mean? So I really don't want to have any challenging tree drops yet. So that's what's happening. So I'm going to continue like around where the building's going this way. Again, I'm going to clear this all out, and all these trees like this one that's leaning, he's gone. Clear everything that's straight up. I'm going to just keep going, and then once all the trees are out of the way, I'll take that tractor I just got and start working on this dirt over here and get him cleared off, leveled off. So this is going to be the biggest tree I have to drop, and I figure most of it will be, or a lot of it will be hanging over the building, probably like right here. You can kind of see that orange marker right there is probably going to be the back corner of the building, close to it. So yeah, I just don't need all that stuff leaning over the building. This is a 12-foot tall building. The new one's going to be 18-foot tall. So probably right where those branches are will probably be like how tall the peak of the roof is. I'm guessing, I don't know, somewhere around there. But probably drop this big guy just so I don't have to worry about him landing on my building sometime. But man, I've just been digging and spending a few hours every day that I can, just cutting down more trees. So we're making progress. Pretty happy with it. The power's disconnected, so the building will have an inspection on Tuesday is what it's scheduled for. Today's Saturday, so after that inspection they just have to come out and say yes, power is disconnected from the building, it's safe to demo it. So I found someone to pay me $500 to take this building away. So what I did is I put an ad on Marketplace for this building, priced at $500. It got a lot of interest, and then the plan is to charge $500 for the building, take another $500 deposit, so that once you start, you have to take everything. Once it's all gone down to the slab, I give you the $500 deposit. No, I can't even say that. I'll give you the $500 deposit back, and everyone will be happy. So it's just a little bit of extra motivation. That way, if they get halfway into it and stop, you know, I'm just keeping their whole deposit, and I guess I'll just scrap whatever they leave. I don't wear all the safety gear all the time, but I am wearing this helmet, safety glasses, and this thing. So I got to protect the moneymaker. But in all actuality, I should have chaps on instead of bare legs, but it's really hot. You can see I got poison ivy all over the place. I just haven't gotten around to getting chapped yet. I feel like kind of a poser with the Craftsman chainsaw, but it's not that bad. It's got a 20-inch bar, so it's pretty big. It's got the 46cc engine. It does okay. I would really like to get something in the 60cc range, I think. You know, a Steel or a Husky would be kind of what I'm looking for next. It turns out I'm really enjoying using the chainsaw, so I don't mind spending money on getting a really nice one, because I think I'll enjoy it. And it will help me get the work done faster and be more reliable. This thing isn't too bad. It's good for the small stuff. It's at 46 cc. I mean, it's light enough that it's not a pain to carry around. But I don't know. I got it because it was cheap. I think I got it for 125 bucks from some guy that was right down the street. So it was really convenient when I needed it. But now that I've used the chainsaw a little bit, I'd rather get a bigger one because I can see how that would help me. But that's what I'm using for now. It's definitely chopping down enough trees to keep me busy. So then I'll probably just keep it as a backup. It seems like you should always have a second chainsaw in case you end up getting your primary chainsaw stuck. Heard someone say that one time. So I don't know. Anyway, this chipper's pretty awesome. It can do up to 4 inches, and it really hasn't bogged down on me at all, so I've been pretty impressed with it. Usually anything bigger than 3.5 inches or so, I'm just gonna save it, for firewood anyway. Then of course it has to be straight to be able to go in there, so yeah, it's just easier to put the bigger stuff in the log pile and burn that later. But all this brushy stuff like this is better just to chip up, because it stacks real high and it takes up a lot of space, and then you have to have the right conditions to burn it and all that stuff. Just for me, it's easier to chip it, and I got a great deal on this chipper, and I think it's working awesome. So let's chip some stuff.